do this. Okay, Tina. Put our palm together.
Namo Fundamental Teacher Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Fundamental Teacher Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Fundamental Teacher Shakyamuni Buddha. The unsurpassed, deep, profound, subtle, wonderful Dharma in 100,000 UN eons is difficult to encounter. Now that I've come to receive and hold it within my sight and hearing, I vow to fathom the Death Come One True and actual meaning.
Good, that's good. Let's do the meditation together, for 1 minute. Okay. Keep your back straight, your neck straight, close your eye, inhale and exhale to the nose. You count 1 and you can stress number 1 until you complete your inhale. You exhale to the nose, you stress number 1, you count 1 and you stress the number 1 until you complete your exhale. And you do the same thing for inhale, you count 2 and you stress the number 2 and keep going with exhale as well. So you keep going, right? 1, 2, 3. Good, all right. So let's go. Last week we finished the 38-week fetus, the fetus inside of the mother womb, the fetus inside the mother womb. We already learned about this. So and I will walk you through how this connect with the traveling. Okay, so you will understand the thing we learned, right? And okay, at the beginning, right, you see that this is what we call traveling, and this is so important in Buddhism. This is what we call the arising with conditional, arising or condition. This is the death and rebirth cycle. The ignorant, right, and the mental formation, this is belong to the past life. Ignorant, that means it's not stupid. It's not the same thing with stupid. Ignorant, it means lack of understanding the truth, right? For example, we don't understand the Buddha teaching, then therefore we cannot be able to distinguish between true the true and the false, right? The right view and the wrong view, right? So that's important. Just for example, we talk about people in this world, right? Do you think, Asian, do you think in this world do you think that people understand the law of cause and effect in the proper way? In most religion, do you think they understand it?
No.
Usually they only understand cause and effect, right? But they do not know the most important component is, what is it, the most important component?
Condition.
Condition, right? In Buddhism, the condition is the one that can change the effect. Right? We can have a different outcome of the effect, even though we have the bad cause, but doesn't mean that it will give us the bad effect. Okay, so due to the ignorance, right? And we pray karma. This is called the mental formation. Karma comes from the mind, the mouth, and the body, right? We pray good karma and bad karma. Therefore, it will become the power of the karma. And when we enter into the mother womb, this is the first one. This is the last one. That means the eighth consciousness. That means the last consciousness called the alaya consciousness. It will be the last one leaving the body that when we die, right? But it's also will be the first one when it's enter into the mother womb. And it will bring the power of the karma that we pray in the past life here. And it will, due to that power of karma, that's why you see the fetus development inside the 38-week fetus development inside the mother womb. That's what you see, right? Every week we have a different name of the karma wind. It will create the body structure and the mind. And also all the seven consciousness, right? That means include alaya consciousness, we will be 8 consciousness. And inside the mother womb, you also see that the name and the form. What does it mean? You know what does it mean? Who knows? Form, it means the body, the physical body. Name, it means the mental. Okay? Inside the mother womb, do you see this happen? Sophia?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why every week we see the power of the karma, our karma, create our body, right? The fitted body and create the mental. The whole structure, it established inside the mother womb. This is happen inside the mother womb. Due to the power of the karma come from alaya consciousness. And that's why the sixth sense, you know what does that mean? The sixth sense, that means, what are the sixth sense? Who know? Hey, what are the sixth sense?
Can you give me a hint?
Oh, eye. Start with the eye.
I
What the five sense? Do you know?
no. Oh, the 5 senses.
Mhm.
Smell, smell, touch, like sight, taste.
Eye. And what about the ear, right?
Hearing, yeah.
Hearing, that means the ear. What about the smell? That come from the nose, right?
Yeah.
And what about the taste? It come from
Tongue.
the tongue. What about the touch? Come from the body.
Yeah.
This is the first 5 senses. And the last one is the mind consciousness. That means the brain. So we call the sixth sense. Do you think where the sixth sense is developed? Where it start development? Where the sixth sense develop? Where do we see it develop? When?
I'm not sure.
Tina, you see the sixth sense here?
Yeah.
Where do we see that develop? We see, well, we learned about last week.
As a fetus.
Inside the fetus, right? Inside the fetus development, right? You see throughout the 38 week, right? You will see actually the week 20, the sixth sense already established. And the sixth sense already established, that means the first five senses and the mind, right? That means the sixth sense. What about the mana consonant? When it's how do we recognize the mana consonant from the fetus? Sophia,
Could you repeat that?
how do we recognize that the mana consonant? That means the seven consonant, the number seven consonant from the fetus.
I'm not really sure.
And you know what is the mana consonant? What is it?
Is it like the self-indulgence one?
The cell, right? The one it's always attached, right? Attachment. The one that's labeled at the cell, the one we call the emotional affliction, right? And how do we know that the fetus have some kind of emotion? Asian.
I don't know.
For example, when the baby hungry inside the mother womb, they might kick the mom, right? That is the sign of the mana consciousness. Does it make sense? The mom and the mother, right, can feel the baby kick, right? Here and there. If the mom run or eat hot food, if the mom eat the spicy food or hot food, do you know what the fetus feel like? Just like inside the hot furnace. Just like it's burning inside a hot furnace. Just like just like you've been put on the burner. Does it make sense? That is the mana consciousness. Does it make sense so far? Tina, you understand that? Everything belongs to the feeling. That is mana consciousness. Because feeling represents for the self. Jaden, you understand that?
Yes.
Wayne, you understand that? Wayne?
Yes.
Yeah. So when the mom eat the cold food, right? The fetus feel like it's inside the freezer. That is the mana consciousness. When the mom run, right? The fetus feel like it's an earthquake. That is the mana consciousness. Yeah, does it make sense to you, everyone? Christina, con turn on the webcam. Does it make sense to you? I hope it makes some sense to you, right? Okay. So now you understand that. Okay, the traveling, right? This is very important in Buddhism teaching. Due to the ignorance, we pray karma. Good or bad become the power of the karma when we die, right? The last, the alaya consciousness is the last one leaving the body, and it's the first one. If we lucky to be reborn into human, it's not easy to be reborn into the human. Remember that. I will show you why. It's lucky that we have the blessing to be born into human. The alaya consciousness is the first one enter the mother womb, and throughout the 38-week development and the fetus development, we saw that this is the The form is the physical body, the name is the mental. So we see the physical body and the mental of the fetus is developed inside the mother womb at the same time during the 38 weeks. And the sixth sense, right? The eye, the eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, and the body, and the mind consciousness. That means the brain. This is the you see the whole complete of the sixth sense during the week of 19 or 20 of the fetus. You also saw that. And what is the contact? Who knows what is the contact here? When we say it's a contact, what does that mean? Wing, what is the contact? What does the contact mean to you? Christina, what does the contact mean to you?
Is it like family?
Oh, no. Contact, that means our eye contact the visual object. Our ear contact the sound, right? Contact, that means like that. But what does it mean in this traveling here, the contact? Okay, basically the sixth sense contact the external world, right? That means for example, the eye contact the visual object. The visual object is an object belong to the eye. That's what we call contact, the eye contact. That means the eye see the visual object. Does it make sense so far? Yeah. The ear contact the sound. That means when we listen to the music or any sound, that means the ear contact the sound. The nose, when you smell something, good or bad, doesn't matter. The nose contact the smell. The tongue, when you taste something, good or bad, doesn't matter. The tongue contact the tasting. The body, right? When we touch something, that means the body contact the external object. The mind. Okay, before I go to the mind, did you understand the first five senses contact, right? So far, so good? Good. What is the mind contact mean? This is the tricky. Let's say that during the day, right? You see different things, you hear different things, you eat some kind of food that you like, right? The taste. At night time, when you go to sit down and do the meditation, right? All kind of monkey mind could become from what you see in the day or in the past. They come up. That's what we call phenomenon. The mind phenomenon is the one that we call the mental object. That is the mind contact the mental object. The thing you see inside your mind when you sit down and do the meditation, we call the monkey mind. The monkey mind is the mental object. Does it make sense? And the mental object come from where? Could be come from your alaya consciousness, right? The thing that you store, it pop up. Or could become from outside that you contact during the day or whatever during in the past. Now it trigger, it come back to you. You see it. So the six contact we call contact. There are six different contacts. So in general, we call contact. Inside the mother womb, do you see that the fetus have some kind of contact? Sophia, what do you think?
I think maybe yes.
Yeah, of course, yes. But can you give me an example?
Um, like, does it count if they kick?
Yeah, that's right. Kick, that means belong to what? The body
The
contact,
body,
touch,
body
right?
contact?
The touch. What about when you turn on the mom when the mom listen to the music, right? Do you think the fetus be able to hear the sound? At the week 20, from 20 to 24, the fetus be able to hear the sound. That is the ear contact the sound. Okay? And if you, the fetus also can be able to see the light. That means the eye be able to see the light. I think during the week, some 20 something more, the fetus be able to do that. Does it make sense so far? This is important. Now, the contact not only stop at the womb, inside the mother womb, but when the baby is given birth, right? And from since the first day all the way up to for the rest of this person's life, there are many contacts. Can you give me some kind of example of the contact? Just like you guys, we are right now, right? From since the day that we were born till now. What are the contacts that we contact? Jaden,
Yeah.
what are the contacts that we have contact and we are contacting right now? What is it? Tina, what do you think?
I mean, like as a fetus or like us right now.
No, right now. What are the contacts we are doing right now? Can you give me an example right now at the moment?
We are in contact with I mean our eyes are seeing the screen and
Mhm.
our ears are hearing the audio.
Yeah, the eye you see the screen, that is the eye contact screen. The ear you listen to the sound that we talking about, right? So that means the ear contact, and also, and you sit on a chair, right? Your body it contact the chair. Your feet contact the floor. So, and also many contact. What else contact is important in life that can change us? Because the contact will also mean we easily break karma. Christina, what do you think?
Out of the six, I think our mind and our tongue.
Well, we contact, for example, when you eat, of course, you use your tongue, right? When you talk, you use your tongue, right? That is the contact. Well, when we put some kind of perfume, you know contact, the smell, right? And not only that, let's say that when our eyes see someone, right? We because the contact it will create the feeling. For example, when you see a person that you haven't seen him for a while, that means the good friend or a family member. What is your feeling? T, what is your feeling?
Can you repeat your question?
Okay, let's say that you have someone that you haven't seen him or her for a while, and now they come and visit you, and you see them. What are you feeling?
I Probably be excited to see them again.
Yeah, that means that đang dạy học à? Dạy. Okay, okay. Okay. So basically, the feeling is, that means when our eye see that person, that means our eye contact that person, then it will trigger the feeling of excitement, happy. It is feeling last forever? No. Well, it's not last forever, but once we attach to the feeling, what happened? Christina, if we attach to the feeling of, let's say that feeling very excitement, happy, if even though happy, if you attach to it, what is it? What going to be? What happened to you?
If you have an attachment to it, whenever that feeling is gone, you'll feel very low and sorrowful.
Very suffer, right? So let's say that when you see someone that you dislike, right? What kind of feeling you have, Tina?
Hatred.
Huh?
Hatred.
Hatred, right? That also the feeling. Let's say you see someone that you don't have, you neither have the happiness or no suffering. Is that a good thing? You don't have happy feeling. You don't have the suffering feeling. Yep, neither. So is that a good one? Is that still a good one, Agent?
No.
Why not? Don't you think it's still better than the other two, right? Or you think it no? Is that a good thing to attach to the that kind of feeling, the neither?
No.
Why not?
It's better to be in between and just go how's it change and understand how your feelings changes and not stay with one.
Okay. Because when we attach to the neither, you know what does that mean? You have no motivation, and usually that means call numb, right? Your feeling is numb. That's like the one who have depression. Well, anyway, they don't have motivation. If you don't have motivation to do anything, is that a good thing? No, it's not a good thing. So that's why the Buddha said that attached to any kind of feeling, it will suffer. So there are three types of feeling: pleasure, unpleasure, neither pleasure nor unpleasure. These are the three types of feeling that we should not attach. So what do? When the feeling arises, we acknowledge, we understand it, and we be mindful throughout at the current moment. For example, someone trigger our anger, right? We be able to see our anger from, how do you be able to acknowledge someone trigger your to trigger your anger? How do you be able to acknowledge your anger at the moment before the anger bursted into action? You remember I teach you the Buddhist psychology, the model, how to manage your anger? It's very important. How do you, Jaden, how do you be able to see if someone trigger us to have an anger? How do you be able to see it? How do you know that you are angry? T, how do you know you are angry?
Should have a what? I could.
Huh? How do you know you are angry?
Said trigger to have a what? Oh, how do you know you're angry? Well, maybe when one of six senses detects that.
Okay, remember there are five components, five components in my Buddhist psychology. Remember, the first one is
Stations are
the contact, right? That means when, let's say that someone yell at us without reason, right? They just yell at us. That means our ear contact the sound, right? That means our ear hear, listen to that sound, hear that sound, right? That means our ear contact. That means the first one is the contact. You see that? Due to the contact, that's what we learn right now, right here. The contact right here. Due to the contact, then let me see if I have the model here. Let me see. I have the model here. Oh, I do. Okay, I show you this model. Okay.
oh, sorry, my Wi-Fi disconnected me. What did you say?
Okay, I just will show you the book review the Buddhist psychology for you guys, so you understand how to manage your anger, right, or manage your emotion. All right, you see this is the first 5 cents, right? Let's say that someone yell at us, right, without reason. That means our eye see, oh no, our ear hear that person voice, the angry voice. That means our ear contact that angry voice. So the first one is we say, number one is say contact, right? Second one is we pay attention. That means our mind, we pay attention. Oh, before that, and our eye, right? Our eye also see that person physically. That means our eye contact that physical person. Does it make sense so far? Then our mind pay attention to the person. That means the object, the person physically, and also pay attention to the angry voice. That means object, not the subject, but the object. Therefore, the feeling, this is the mana consciousness. This is the mana consciousness. The feeling of anger arrive very quick to the point that we could not be able to detect. When we cannot be able to detect, it will control our mind. Right? That's what then we have the perception. In this case, perception, we have it, the negative perception. For example, in our mind at this moment, we say that, how dare he yell at me? What does he think he is, right? I would teach him a lesson. That is the negative thinking that we have in our mind at this moment, because we cannot be able to acknowledge the feeling of anger. We do not be able to see it. Therefore, we have the negative thinking. When we have the negative thinking, then we have the volition. Volition, that means the action, right? The action of the mouth and the body. The mouth and the body. So the mouth, what do you think? At this moment, the mouth will say nice thing or bad thing? Win, what do you think? The mouth will say nice thing or bad thing?
What was the question again?
Okay, when we have the negative thinking in here, right? Do you think the mouth, that means the action here, that volition, that means action. Do you think our mouth will speak nicely or very, very harshly?
I think very harshly.
What about our body? Will act kindly or act violently? Our body. Wait. It will act violently. Okay, so this is the negative scenario, right? Let's go back to the same example. Okay, yes, let's say that a person yell at us, right? Our ear contact that voice. Our eyes see that person physically. That means our eye contact that physical body. And our mind pay attention to that two objects, right? The physical body and the angry voice. And our feeling of anger arise very quick. But at this moment, if we be able to detect the anger, how do we detect the anger? Who knows? Sophia, how do you detect your anger?
When your face feels hot,
Huh?
like when your face feels hot,
Yeah, when your face feel hot, right? And what about your body?
your body starts to shake and your this might ball up, like ball up.
Oh, you're holding the fish, right? And your body is shaking. This is the sign of the anger. If at this moment you be able to aware of your physical body and you be able to see it, the reaction of your body, then we be able to have the positive perception. And remember, I told you the mantra, right? Very short mantra. Dave, what do you say? I know I am angry right now. Anger is not me. I am not the anger. Why should I get angry? Anger is you. No, it's not you. And you are not the anger. Then why should you get angry? Once you be able to form the positive thinking in your mind at this moment, that means you shifting your focus, right? You shifting your focus. You shifting your focus from the object of the hearing and the object of the seeing, right? And you shift, you look, and you shift to you look in directly to your emotion. That means into your mind. Once you be able to shift that focus, and you know what, the tension of your anger decrease rapidly, and sometimes it disappears. And you stay calm, very calm. And this I gave this model to I said this model to few people, and it worked just like a charm, just like magic. And once you be able to have that perception positively here, then you know what? The mouth we keep our mouth shut, and we take a deep breath, and we walk away from that person. So this is the positive and peaceful scenario. Does it make sense? Then you do not create karma. So all kind of okay, now go back to here. Okay. Let me quickly make sure you understand the contact here. Whatever contact we have in life, right? It will create feeling. Okay, does it make sense so far? The contact from the eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, the body. It will create feeling. And from the mind as well. It will create feeling. And the feeling, you have three types of feeling: pleasure, unpleasant, neither pleasure or no unpleasant. Let's say when you eat the good food, right, you have a feeling of feeling good, right? When you eat the food that you do not like, you feel sick, right? That is the feeling when you eat food. That makes sense? So the contact is important. That is daily life we contact. That's why feeling that we have is also changing all the time. They don't stay at the same time all the time. We keep changing our feeling. Does it make sense? Sometime in the morning we are happy. At noontime, in the afternoon, we feel bad. Any one of you have any question from here to here? Oh, Sophia, you asked me that you do not understand it. Now, do you understand this?
Yeah.
This is important. You see that? And the feeling is the one that easily creates suffer. Because we have a habit of attachment. Why? Because we are ignorant. Because we do not understand the Buddha teaching. Therefore, we cannot be able to free from suffering, free from attachment. Christina, yesterday you teach the kid about the no self, right? The I am the boss, right? I am the boss. You remember, learn inside our body, each organ say that I am the boss, right? And no one agree. Each one of them want to be the boss. You know what is the teaching? You know what is that teaching teach us?
That we are apart from our body.
Usually, we always proud of our body, right? We always spend so much time to take care of our body. That's why if something that change our body a little bit, we suffer due to attachment. The body, that means the physical body. What about the mental? The mental, we have the feeling, the perception, that means the thinking. We always proud about thinking. Let's say that we think that I'm the best, I'm very intelligent. And you know what? My thinking is correct. Your thinking is not correct. Those things, those kind of attachment will suffer, just like Putin, right? He thinks that he is the best. And what did he do? He miscalculates so many things. He caused so many people die because of the best. Does that make sense? So this is important. So we pray good karma or bad karma during the, okay, from here to here, we call the current life. Okay, let's say that when we pray the feeling, right? We usually have some kind of desire, like craving, right? Usually craving. Craving is, remember the Four Noble Truths? You remember that? The Four Noble Truths. The craving is, okay, what is the craving in here? In which the truth it will belong to? Agent.
The second one, the cause of suffering.
The cause of suffering. How many things in the cause of suffering that you can be able to, the Buddha give us? How many?
The two,
Yeah, two. What are the two?
desire and ignorance,
Yeah,
or
desire
attachment.
and ignorance. That's correct. Ignorance and desire. For example, Putin is very ignorant, right? Therefore, he pray a lot of crazy things. And due to his also desire to invade other country, his desire, his craving is no bottom. He always wanted. Therefore, his wanted caused a lot of suffering to other people. And due to our desire, we possession, that means attachment. Does it make sense? So, okay, before this, I want to, okay, let's go back to here. I want to go back to the 38 week. I want to show you this one before we go to the 38 week. We done this thing already. Okay, I want to show you the important thing here that you will not be able to learn from the outside. Okay, this is only in Buddhism. Okay. 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 But this from here, from the science, and I will show you the Buddhist way.
What can your unborn baby hear and feel in the womb? Oh, joy, you are expecting. Well, first, congratulations. And second, here are some things you may be interested to know. Your little bundle of joy may be cocooned in the womb for 9 months, but you can still interact during this precious time. Number 1, they can taste food.
They take food where? From the mother, right? Nutrition. They put a cake, right? They can be able to hear, right? Let's say that if you want our baby to learn a new language, this is the time you can teach them. Even though they don't know how to pronounce or distinguish, but the sound they can retain inside their mind. When they go out, when they give birth, right? And later on, you will give them that music again. They'll be able to remember. Hear the music, right? That's a good thing. So if we want our baby to have a calm mind, right? Don't give them the rock music, the rock and roll music. That's not good. That will create a bad habit for the baby. Okay, so. Can add to the right. Either way, along with the I mean the feeling. So depend on the mom, right? Behavior, it will affect directly to the baby. Yeah. You remember I showed you the water experiment from the Dr. Emoto? You remember that? The water affect our body, our feeling. You remember that? When you say the nice thing to the water, you affect the water molecule. Did I show you all, right?
You showed me the one with rice.
Huh? The rice, right? That's right. The water inside of the rice. If we speak nice word every day, you see the rice become very clear, right? The water molecule it formed beautifully. But if we use the evil word daily to the word to the water, you will see the molecule of that water deform. It's very bad. That means our mind be able to change the molecule of the water. And what about if the mom, right? The mom is the one who directly affect the fetus. Does it make sense? Yes. Yes, Christina, what? Okay. So that's why if the mom know how to teach the baby during this time in the spiritual way, this is a good time that you can be able to teach. When you recite the mantra, recite the sutra, the baby can also hear that too. And they will be, when they come out, the attitude and the behavior become very calm and easy to teach. Does that make sense? Okay, I need about 10 minutes of you. I want to show you this. This is important. Okay, hold on. Where? Oh, I thought I have that. No. What happened? Let me see. Oh. Let me see. Hold on. Let me check it. You know what? When the mom have the Down syndrome baby, you know what is that Down syndrome baby, Christina? You know what is the Down syndrome baby?
A medical issue.
A medical issue. That means when, let's say when the mom give birth to that baby, what going to be the baby? What happened to the baby?
Their senses aren't completely formed.
Well, some of the sense of the baby it's not developed, right? And you know what? They are very slow learner, and that's like what do you call retarded. Does that make sense? Okay. And yeah, when it retarded, right? And the baby have to live like that for the rest of their life. Is that a good thing to have the baby live like that for the rest of our life? It will impact on the parent as well as the baby. Then usually, you know what? American way, what do? They abort the baby. That is the killing. That is the karma of killing. That's not good. But in Buddhist way, we do have a way to transform the baby karma into the good, bad karma into the good karma. That's what I want to show to you. Okay, hold on. Oh, right here. I translate this one. So, oh, this is a little bit long. This might be too long for you. Okay, we can start it on next week, I guess. But I want but when you recite the sutra or the mantra for the baby, and you be able to transform the baby karma, and from the Down syndrome into the normal baby, or even better. And this is the life story. It already happened many. And I want to give you the specific example. This is real story. It's not makeup. So, but I don't think this take you about 15 minutes. If you want to, I can show you now, or if you want to keep for next week. What do you think? Sophia, Agent, what do you think?
I think I'm fine with everything. Yeah.
You want to see it? Christina, what do you think?
I can do whatever they choose.
Okay, let's do it. I think this is worth it for you guys to see it. And you know what? I teach this thing to American, and the lady, she now is 40 something, and she said that she had the sibling live like that for the rest of her life, and she that if I wish that I know this before that. Anyway. And she right now is very sincere, and she recite the Earth Stores Bodhisattva Sutra almost daily. Okay, let me. All right, go ahead, Christina. You start first.
Yeah. The two fetus babies were saved by reciting the Earth Store Bodhisattva Sutra and their miraculous Buddhist fates. She lived in Hanoi and had the Dharma name Johan. She married a man, a Buddhist layperson who was a vegetarian, and he was a Buddhist like her. The result of this marriage was that in October 2015, she gave birth to a beautiful boy at Thanh Nhân Hospital in Hanoi, named
Tường Hảo, that's the baby name.
Yeah, Dong Hao, in the form of a cesarean. However,
You know what is the cesarean? What do you know what does it mean? This is the time that the mom cannot be able to give birth, that they have to do the surgery.
Oh, a C-section?
C-section. Yeah, that is the surgery form.
Yeah, in the form of a C-section. However, the family life with a child seems to bring more pain to her, when the mother's worries and struggles have not been shared and received no sympathy and understanding from her husband. At the end of 2016, she decided to break up, not wanting the seeds of suffering to bloom into each other. But unfortunately, after the divorce was completed for 2 months, she found out that she was pregnant for the second time. Both the family and the doctor were worried, because the incision of the previous birth was not fully healed. Now she is pregnant. Another pregnancy is quite dangerous.
Wait, stop right there. You understand what you just read in the first one?
Yeah.
Can you quickly summarize a little bit, and we can go forward?
A married couple had a wife who was pregnant, and they lived in Hanoi. But whenever the wife was giving birth, instead of giving birth the natural way, she performed a C-section, which is when they open up the stomach to take the baby out. And her life, whenever the baby was born, was had a lot of suffering, especially whenever she had to divorce her husband, because her husband had no sympathy towards her and her pain with the baby. And 2 months after the divorce, she found out that she was pregnant again, and her family and the doctors were very, very worried because her incisions were not healed yet.
You know what that means when the mom have the first incision, right? And not too long after that, they have another baby. What kind of dangerous do they are talking about here? Do you know?
Maybe the mom might have a miscarriage, or her life is on the line.
You know why? Okay. When the surgery for the first one, right? The heal, it's not healed yet, right? Because when you cut the mother's stomach, right? Belly, and it will take some time to heal, but if not healed yet, and you have another baby, a baby keep growing, right? What happened to the line that is not healed? It will burst it. It will cost the mother life. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. That's why they say that have a second baby not too long after the insurgery, it's very dangerous because it will cause the mother line due to the first one that's not yet healed. It will burst it. Okay. All right, Wing, you read the second one. Miss the advice.
Where do I start?
Yeah. Miss the second one.
Amidst the advice of her family and relatives, she pondered a lot about keeping or abandoning the fetus when she was only a few weeks old. Several times she went to the hospital gate, then she quietly returned. To the heart of a mother, a Buddhist in her spoke up, didn't want her to do a sinful thing to abort an innocent being. All words aside, she turned to the triple jewels, reciting the earth store Bodhisattva Sutra daily, in the hope that miracles of the Buddhas of the Dharma would appear. To change the atmosphere, to avoid thinking too much, she moved to a retreat to wait for her birth at a temple in Longwing City.
Long Xing.
Oh, introduced by a friend. Here, a good grace came, taking her to another page of her life.
Keep going.
His name is Tin Ling, who regularly visits the temple near his home to pray for his deceased wife, and met her in December 2016.
Guys, you understand what you just read?
Yes.
Okay. So quickly summarize that.
Wait. Her family and relatives gave her advice, but then she was like thinking about keeping or abandoning the fetus, and in her heart, like she felt like a Buddhist was trying to speak up and telling her not to do a sinful thing by aborting the baby.
Yeah, because she was a Buddhist, right? And that's why
Yeah.
The Buddhist inside her spoken up in her, right? Say that don't do that, don't kill the baby, because this is the sinful thing to do. That's what it stopped her to do. And therefore, she turned to the triple gem, triple jewel, that means Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, to recite the Earth-Store Bodhisattva, right? Sutra. That's what she did. And she went to change to different environment. She moved into the temple near in the city of Longxing. And at that time, she met another man, Tan Ling, that is in 2016. And this man right here, he just had the deceased wife just died, right? He went to the temple to pray for his wife. That's why he met this lady. Yeah. All right. Go ahead, Sophia.
Where do I read?
At the beginning.
After a period of conversation, sharing, seeing each person has their own feelings. Both of them decided to stick and share their lives together, asking the temple to do a small marriage ceremony for them. He considers the baby in her womb as his, wholeheartedly taking care. Fortunately, the fetus is developing normally. When I checked my son, the doctor was surprised because he did not think that the pregnant woman was such a vegetarian, but that both the mother and the child were in such good health. He excitedly shared. Until the 7th month of pregnancy, the couple still recite the Earth Store Bodhisattva Sutra daily without a break. The small room echoed the radio reciting Buddha's name 24/7 or 24/24.
Oh, I mean it all the time.
24/24. The blossoming day came at the end of April 2017. In the joy when a handsome boy was born in the form of a cesarean section, both the mother and the baby turned out fine in the joy and happiness of the relatives on both sides.
Okay, good. Stop right there. So what do you think? I'll go ahead and just summarize what you just read, Sophia.
I guess they came to a closure and they were like, they agreed to like stay together, and they had like a little small marriage ceremony, and the baby was fortunately healthy, and the mom, they were both in good health. And in April, the mom gave birth, and they were both, everyone was happy, I guess.
You see that when the baby is not I think the doctor also advised her to abort, right, due to the vivid C-section surgery, right? And but they are faithful into Buddhism and the Dharma. Therefore, they keep doing recite the sutra daily, yeah, until the baby come out. That become the faith. Therefore, it's the baby come out peacefully and happily. Can you explain to me how this thing work using the science? Who can help me to explain in the science way? Christina.
The first thing that came into my mind was the placebo effect, but I don't know if that's science or not.
Okay, how about this? Can you be able to use? I give you a hint. The water experiment from the E-motor.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. So just how in the experience, the scientists, whenever they're speaking good and positive words to the water and rice, the rice became very clear and not rotten
The
compared to,
water become very beautiful, right? The
yeah,
water too.
and it
So
was not rotten. Oh,
so how do you use this one to demonstrate, to explain in the scientific way?
the Bod- the Earth Store Bodhisattva Sutra is represented as the positive words spoken by the scientists, and the baby in the womb is represented as the water of the rice water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. So inside our body, 70% of our body is water, right? So we can change the water, and that means it change the behavior. When you change the water molecule, it change the behavior, it change the karma. Does that make sense? So this is important. So, all right, let's move on. Let's quickly go to it. All right. Okay, we almost done, I think. Okay, go ahead, Adrian. The boy were
The boy was named Dung Nhi,
Tường Nghi.
and bore his surname. They were sincerely Buddhist followers, so when he contacted his biological Dung Nhi's father, both are happy to treat each other like brothers and friends. He regularly connects to the internet so that Dung Nhi's biological father and grandmother in the north can see and talk with his child. From the time the marriage ceremony to the birth of Dung Nhi, husband and wife each lived in a separate room. Only when Dung Nhi was over 7 months old, the couple did return to live in the same room, and the predestined relationship came once more at dawn on the 8th day of the second lunar month. She discovered she was pregnant again.
So
She was
this is the day of the Buddha, second millennium Buddha, and become he home, right? To practice. Okay, all right. Let's go keep going.
She was surprised, anxious to go to the hospital to have a checkup. The doctor advised her to abort the pregnancy because the second cesarean section is already dangerous if the third cesarean section will be even more dangerous. Definitely have to give up the pregnancy to save her mother. The doctors advised me so. My husband and I sat hugging each other and cried so many tears. At the time of an ultrasound, the doctor said the fetus is 4 weeks old. So the next appointment is the next week, which is the 5 weeks old, and it is still easier to resolve. Miss Yuhan shared. At home, the couple forgot to eat and sleep because they were worried about the lives of both mother and child. On the same day, a week later, they were back in the hospital. When the ultrasound checked, the fetus was 7 weeks old, 2 weeks more than the prediction. Because the pregnancy is large, it is impossible to terminate the pregnancy, because if it does, it will endanger the mother's life. But keeping is even more dangerous, not just one, but both lives. Doctors at the hospital are afraid to say that. In the case of 3 consecutive years of cesarean section, the probability of the uterus is high.
Lots complication. Oh, no, you are mute. You are mute.
Oops.
Very high. Lots.
Plus complications after birth, Mr. Din said.
Good. That's good. All right. Thi, go ahead and read this one.
The couple would like to go home and think more. Going back and forth, both finally decided to keep the fetus. It is our blood who dares to cut our own intestine and give up a living being has the right to life, Miss Yuhan expressed. With the belief in the power of the Buddha's teachings, my husband and I continue to make a vow of reciting the Earth Store Bodhisattva Sutra daily, 2 hours in the morning, spend 2 hours at noon writing the sutra, and 2 hours in the evening reciting the sutra. Both regularly do so day and night without interruption to create the conditions for happiness. May the Buddha and Bodhisattvas indulge in peace for both mother and child. It was so wonderful to visit the doctor to see that the fetus was still growing well. And even though the couple was vegetarian, the fetus did not show signs of stunting or lack of quality. The pregnant woman's health is better. Her skin is rosier than when she was not pregnant. Her legs do not feel pain like many other pregnant mothers.
Keep going.
By the 7, 8, 9 months of her pregnancy, her abdomen grew bigger and bigger, making prostration also difficult. But she still sits to recite the sutra for hours with the spirit and health that every other pregnant mother has few people. Unfortunately, when entering the delivery room, the doctor brought in a Buddha recitation machine. In order to perform this surgery, the couple has to sign many documents and commitments to ensure that they could face the possible unfortunate risks. Otherwise, the hospital will transfer them to a different hospital about 200 kilometers away. He said, "We signed the papers, but our tears still keep flowing. Everyone in the family is worried," revealing a sad expression in the corner of the hospital. The doctors who showed their love with care and encouragement will try their best to perform the operation, and everything else will be due to fate.
Good. Stop right there. Let's see. Jaden, go ahead. Jaden.
Then the 20-minute operation was completed. The trend was better and faster than expected by the operating team. An hour later, the baby girl was breastfed. The whole family is still nervously watching. 5 hours passed and the mother's health was still fine. There were no signs of abnormalities. All burst in extreme happiness. The doctors were surprised because the cesarean section for pregnant women close together between births like this that the hospital accepted was the first case. They said that in 10 cases of second and third cesarean births, The 5th and 6th months are at risk of rupture of the uterus, unable to save both mother and child. My husband and I just thank the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas for their blessing for all the miracles that have come to the family. Mrs. Dio Han smiled. The youngest child I've named Nya Fung, now nearly 5 months old, is very easy to raise, does not feel fussy or sick like the neighbor's children. Unfortunately, if my family does not study Buddhism,
Fortunately,
what?
fortunately, not unfortunately.
Fortunately, if my family does not study Buddhism or does not have strong faith, 2 drops of innocent blood would have been lost twice. Now all 3 children are growing up happy and healthy, which is a testament to the miraculous Buddhist teachings, especially the wonderful miracle of the Earth Store Bodhisattva Sutra. I see in today's society abortion is scary. May everyone know how to keep each other's lives.
Okay, wow. You see that? You see how is it? This is very rare for you guys to learn this thing. Even in the Western world, they do not know this thing. But in the Buddhist way, we do. Okay, so this happened a lot. There are many true stories like this happen medically. Okay, so anyway, all right, let's stop right here. I wish you guys have the right view to the Buddhism and do the right thing. So the blessing is beyond, right? Go. Okay, let's stop here. We are late already. All right, Win, go ahead, Win.
May every living being, our minds as one and radiant with light, share the fruits of peace with heart of goodness, luminous and bright. If people hear and see how hands and hearts can find in giving unity, may their minds awake to great compassion, wisdom, and to joy. May kindness find reward, may all who so relieve their grief and pain. May this boundless light break the darkness of their endless night, because our hearts are one. This road of pain turns into paradise. May all become compassionate and wise. May all become compassionate and wise.
Good, thank you. All right, I will. I hope you enjoyed the lesson today. Yeah, I will see you next week. Thank you.
Yeah.
Nam mô Phật Cho Thầy.